how to install a ceiling fan. One of the first things you're going to have to do when dealing with any electricity is to make sure the power is off before you get started. So let me show you a couple of things you can do for that. Number one is just turn off the power to the light. Secondly, what we do, if there are two light switches on the wall, one's for the light and one's for the fan, I go ahead and put a piece of black tape over both of these as I turn them off. And what this does is to remind anybody else in the household that you should not even bother these. If there are any doubts about power, you can do two things. One, go to the panel box, open it up, either turn the main switch off. You can turn all the breakers off until you have finished the work, and then turn that back on once it's installed. Okay, suggestion here is when you get your ceiling fan, go ahead and open it up, make sure everything's there. Also go through your instruction manual and then follow the instructions there. Once that's assembled, then we'll talk about installing it up into the light box. Now the first step that you need to do is disassemble any light fixture where the ceiling fan is going to go into. Alright, in your newer homes you're going to find two switches in the wall, and the black wire goes to one switch, the red wire goes to another switch, and again this is your common or your neutral. This fourth one that we have here is a ground, and it's copper. So let's say that you do not have the red wire. You only have a black and you have a white. What you can do is when you put up your fan and you get ready to wire it, you can take the blue wire and the black wire and connect it directly to the black wire that's coming out from the ceiling. And so that gives power to both blue, which is your light, and the black, which is your fan. And then you turn on and off the fan or the light from the pull chain. In this particular case, we're going to put the blue to the red, the black to the black, the white to the white, and the ground, usually it's green on the fan. You're going to take that and put it to the copper wire coming out here. Okay, I've mounted the bracket up to the J-box, and then I've suspended the fan itself to the mounting bracket, and so that leaves my hands free. Now, again, you have a black wire, a red wire, and a white wire, so everything matches up. I have a green wire that's to the mounting bracket. I have a green wire to the fan itself, so I'm going to take the ends of these wires, twist them together, and then these green wires go here to the copper wire, which is my ground. So when you take this wire and these wires and put them together, you put a wire nut on the end and you turn it clockwise until it stops. And now that is secure. Once I take the wires, each wire, what I do is take some black tape, this is electrical tape, and I secure, just wrap the wires itself to make sure that they do not come disconnected at all. The next step is I'll take my black wire from the fan, my black wire, make sure you can see, the black wire here, and then connect it as well, and repeat the process. Take the white wire to the white wire again, and wrap that around there, twist it on with the wire nut. Now here's the tricky part. I do have a red wire coming out of the box, and I have a blue wire left, so the red and the blue will go together. Again, take the blue wire, connect it to the end of the red wire, turn clockwise. I'm going to screw this wire nut on until it stops. Once all the wires are connected, I go back with the electrical tape and then wrap all the wires and make sure that they're snug. Once this is done, then I go ahead and secure the fan up to the mounting bracket and then proceed from there. Okay, what we've done, we've assembled the fan, we've got the blades up now. Now we're ready to put the light kit on. Okay, out of the light kit you have two wires coming out. Again, white, and then here you have blue. In the light fixture you have a white, so you're going to match up the white to the white again. And this just fits in like so. And then you have a black wire coming from the fixture, but you have a blue wire coming through. Go ahead, in this case, and match the white and the blue together. You should hear a snap, and so we're secure here. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to test my wiring to make sure that, number one, the light switch for the fan operates the fan, the light switch for the light operates the light. You're going to have to pull the chain on both the fan and the light switch and then install a light bulb before you go any further before testing. Okay, now obviously both work, so this has been successful. This has been Rick Patterson talking to you today about how to install a ceiling fan.